practice of knowing the ever-new impermanent nature and practicing doing only, knowing only. As you explained to me yesterday, today on the trip I was trying to be mindful of representing ever-new impermanent nature. Just knowing the ever-new impermanent nature instead of knowing whatever is happening to me. And I found it difficult, and I'm trying now also to practice like this, and I find difficult to know myself as ever-new impermanent nature, to represent the ever-new impermanent nature, because the concept of someone appears very strong. I feel that still I'm kind of cheating. I'm replacing the concept of someone by knowing ever-new impermanent nature, but this someone is strong. So as I felt by trying to practice that I can emphasize the mindfulness of ever-new impermanent nature by rejecting someone. And at that moment I remembered that we shouldn't attach, but we shouldn't reject. So it was like a conflict of the teaching. And I understand that maybe we should not reject and we should not attach in many other situations, but maybe in this situation we should really reject the someone from our mind. So is it correct to reject someone? To be knowing only the selfless, changing and permanent nature, or we should not reject?
We used to reject ever-changing, selfless, impermanent nature by attaching oneself or someone or something. The aim of accepting ourselves as ever-changing, selfless, impermanent nature is not to reject from oneself or someone or something, but to detach from oneself or someone or something. We cannot say rejecting oneself, because in our inner mind there is strong attachment on oneself. That's why we need to detach from oneself seriously, continuously. Concerned with ever selflessness or ever-changing, selfless, impermanent nature, we are rejecting for sure. No strong attachment concerned with selflessness or non-self. why we are not rejecting self, we are just rejecting selflessness. That's why we need to practice like this.
Then there is like the battle that if I try to replace every moment by ever new impermanent nature, this concept of self, someone, is strong, it is there. By default, the concept of someone is there. And I try to apply the knowing of the impermanent nature. So there should be the action of detachment, because when I try to reject, just drop in every scene, every hearing, every sensation, just not true, not real. Like this I try to practice, and then instead of knowing something, I could quickly drop it to nothing. But I understood that it was rejecting. It means now I'm a bit confused also about the detachment or rejection. Is there a big difference or slight difference? I feel that I really reject. Wrong, not this.
Only by practice you can understand. Now you are rejecting, you are making rejecting mistake concerned with non-self. That's why you need to practice like this. If you are not rejecting non-self, your understanding will be right. Now, understanding of everyone, including yourself, is wrong.
But I'm rejecting non-self, I'm rejecting self.
Rejecting non-self. We are originally, living beings are originally rejecting non-self.
Yes.